Hi, good afternoon. Thanks for attending today. I am Karen May. I just want to clarify, is this Angel Mana?
Yes, speaking, ma'am. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Okay, so let's start the interview.
Sure, ma'am.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hello and good afternoon. I am Angel Admana, a 19-year-old Quezon City resident. I'm a student pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Office Administration, which is ideal for working as an administrative assistant because I have some background. I can claim that I am a hard worker both at home and at work. I'm the type of person who does everything to complete a task on time or ahead of schedule because I don't want to get too mess. I like to organize documents or anything else so that I can simply find what I need. I know when to adjust to a situation or for someone. I promise you won't have any problems with me, and if you do, I make sure they are minor. I'm well aware that I lack experience and expertise, and this is an opportunity for me to make up for it.
That's nice to hear. How did your education prepare you for a job such as this?
As I previously stated, I am under office administration course that qualifies me for the role of administrative assistant. In terms of writing and typing, we've been taught to be quick, not only fast but also accurate. This will assist you in completing the task in a short amount of time. We're also quiet, well organized. As a result, I can assure you that hiring me will not disappoint you.
Describe your duties and responsibilities in your job.
I used to work as an assistant in company where I received on-the-job training. There was a lot of work for me to do there. Encoding, scanning, filing, stamping, documenting, filing, and organizing files are just a few examples. That's why I'm aware that an administrative assistant's duty and responsibility extend much beyond the ones I've listed. It also entails returning phone calls and greeting clients and customers.
Can you describe a stressful situation and how you handle it?
I had a hard of time transitioning to the workplace and figuring out what to do when I was in on-the-job training, especially since I had no idea when when the individual in charge of me was unavailable. I was handed on to another employee who assigned me to a duty that was unknown to me and which I struggled to comprehend. I was sick at that time, so the stress was amplified because I'm the type of person who can stay calm if I don't complete the tasks that have been set to me. I tried to comprehend what I needed to accomplish. And even though I knew other employees were busy, I asked someone how to do it or for an example that I could use as a guide until I understood how to complete the assignment correctly.
We often have to make a changes when the way we've been doing things is no longer effective. Tell me about the time when you had to change your approach or method of work. What did you do? What were the results?
The person who dealt with me assigned the person who dealt with me assigned me the responsibility of encoding a number of scrap accounts. It's good at first and I'm doing okay, but I've noticed that I'm going too slowly to finish it in a day. And I don't like having work left over. So in the middle of my assignment, I deliberately changed my approach to completing the prescribed task. I'm manually encoding and I've discovered that it's ineffective. As a result, I asked my trainer how I might finish what she was asking me to do faster. My trainer, Ma'am Ramos, suggested that I need to combine the papers with the same company name first so that I don't have to encode the same company name several times because it can be copied and pasted in Excel. She also taught me how to properly place my fingers on the keyboard particularly in the number area, so that I could type without having to glance at the keyboard. After that, I found that I was working faster and I followed Ma'am Ramos' suggestion in every task that required encoding.
Okay, describe a time when you had to collaborate with others in order to accomplish a work task.
I enjoy asking questions, especially when I don't understand anything. So in the few months that I've been on the job training, I've always taken into account the ideas and instruction of all of the company's employees because I know they are professionals in the tasks that need to be completed. I always ask staff how to encode, how to sequence documents, how to copy and print, and much more because I know that asking questions is not a bad thing. You ask because you want to learn.
Okay. Can you give example how you deal with the conflict in the workplace?
I don't remember much of the conflict I experienced inside the workplace because I would stay away or avoid it as much as I could. The most recent conflict that comes to my mind is when the only person I knew who was on the job training ignored me and didn't go with me in and out of the workplace. To be honest, I had no idea why. Of course, I was confused at first because I didn't think I had done nothing wrong. But for a long time, I just didn't pay attention and remained silent since I assumed she had her own reasons. I believe that it is more effective avoid than avoid than making everything a big deal because it just make the conflict big.
Tell me about a job you've had that required a high attention to small details. How you satisfied or dissatisfied were you both with that, and why?
I'm not a perfectionist, but I enjoy doing things well and without errors. If there is an error, it's fine as long as it's minor. In the company where I perform on the job training, it is permissible to eat during working hours as long as it is not spread and is only a snack. It was an employee's birthday at the time, and he surprised us with cornetto ice cream. We were constantly cautioned not to dribble ice cream on the papers because our trainer didn't want any dirt on them. So we had to be more extra cautious. But there was a small stain on the paper I was sealing that I was unaware of, despite the fact that it wasn't that obvious and could nearly only be seen if you gaze it. I am disappointed to myself. I told my trainer the truth and she only urged me to be careful and not to do it again. Since then, I've become even more cautious about what I do. Furthermore, if I record or write, I make sure that I don't make any mistakes so that nothing will be erased.
Can you describe a time when you achieved excellence at work?
I don't know if it can be considered as an excellence, but for me, I consider it an excellent work when my on-the-job training was over. Ma'am Ramos said that she was sad that we were leaving because we helped a lot to reduce his activities. In that way, I felt that I did I did an excellent job because they had no problem with me and wanted me to stay. Maybe one element is that I make it sure to arrive at the workplace early and complete the task assigned to me as soon as possible.
Okay, great. So do you have questions about the work or to me?
At the moment, I have no question, though if I have one, I will let you know. Thank you very much for the opportunity to meet you.
Well, okay, thank you also. So that's it. I guess this is the end of the interview. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll definitely send you an email regarding the result of this interview, Miss Adnana. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, bye.